Our last guest this week is Director of Community Development, Jane Giroux of the Suncoast Blood Bank. Welcome back to the program.
Thank you for
look
having
wonderful.
me. Thank you.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Thank you. So the blood bank, there's always need for blood. What is your greatest need though right now, Jane?
It's always platelets. Platelets, that's the hardest product for us to keep on the shelves. Okay. They only last 5 days, and it takes 2 hours for a donor to give platelets. But I say, are you willing to give up 2 hours of your life to help save the life of another? It's comfortable, we keep you entertained, we're a funny group of people. We have television, we have different DVDs, CDs you can watch, or a lot of people just like to come and read a book, and some people nap through the process. That's how simple and pain-free it is.
So, but I mean, it's just still injecting and having a bag.
What
the way you do
yes.
it?
In a word, what happens is your blood is taken out through a special piece of equipment. The platelets are centrifuged out of your blood, and then all of your blood is returned, plus some additional fluids. So most people tell us they actually leave feeling energized because they've gotten that extra hydration.
Sure. Well, I mean, years ago I had to have a blood transfusion, and it was like, you know, I had all this extra energy and everything. So you do two wonderful things. You're helping someone, and you're also helping yourself at
Exactly.
the same time.
And you get a mini health check every time you donate blood.
Wow.
You get blood pressure checked, your hemoglobin checked, and your cholesterol checked. So that actually might alert you if you have something you need to be on the lookout for.
Now, how often can you donate platelets?
Is
that different than blood?
It is, because platelets replenish themselves in your system much faster than red cells. You could actually give platelets every week. We recommend every 2 weeks.
Okay, all right. And how are platelets used differently than blood?
The most common use for platelets is for cancer patients. Okay. As you know, chemotherapy is a life-saving treatment, but it also kills your red cells and your platelets, and chemotherapy can cause some internal bleeding, and platelets aid the clotting factor. Okay. So I would say the majority of our platelet products are used to treat cancer patients.
Okay. Now, we'll get back to that a little bit if we have time, because there's a couple things I want to ask you about experiences that you've had. But you have an event coming up, and I'd like to get to that and share that with our viewers. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, we have a very exciting event. We've been running a promotion with Sarasota Ford since November. Anybody who donated from November through January the 6th was eligible to win a 2-year car lease courtesy of Sarasota Ford. Okay. We actually had our drawing yesterday. We picked the names of 25 finalists, but you still have one more chance.
Oh, good.
We're going to have what we're calling the last chance drawing at the actual event at Sarasota Ford on January the 20th. If you'd like to come down and donate blood between 9 and noon, either at our bloodmobile that will be stationed at Sarasota Ford or our Mound Street Donor Center, and if you can get into a chair by noon that day, we're going to pick one name from everybody who donated that day from 9 to noon.
Okay, and what day is that again?
That is January the 20th.
Okay.
And we'll be taking blood donations up until noon, but you have to be in the chair ready to donate by noon.
By noon.
Yes.
Okay. Now you have blood drives every day in different locations.
Yes.
So if somebody can't make it, you know, at this particular time, they can go on your website and find a date that might work for them?
Yes, if you find a date that's not, you want to get blood, all you have to do is go onto our website, type in a zip code, and it'll show you where blood mobiles are in your area.
Okay. But this is a special event for the platelets, because that's, you have to be in a different, it's a different piece of equipment, I would think, to separate them.
Are you speaking of the Ford promotion or just in general?
Just in general.
Yes, we have a platelet. We do have a platelet bus.
Okay.
And you can also call the blood bank and ask for Tammy Kubiak, and she can make an appointment for you, or she can tell you where our platelet bus is, because you're absolutely correct. It is a different piece of technology that we need to use to collect platelets.
Okay. Now, getting back to where you were saying the platelets are so important for cancer treatment, can you speak to that on a personal note for us for a minute?
Platelets are life. I mean, that's the bottom line. We're working with a young mom. She has 4 children, and she had breast cancer that metastasized, unfortunately, to her brain. She is fighting so hard to survive, and it's those platelets that keep her going every day. She has a great support system, but she actually wants it to be her legacy, that people give up 2 hours of their lives to help save people like hers. So when you think about a mom, a single mom nonetheless, who may or may not win this battle with cancer, you think that 2 hours means nothing. It means nothing to you, but it means the world to this young mom who's fighting to spend as many days, many more days, as she can with her children.
Well, thank you so much, and I hope our viewers take that to heart, because it is a small thing to give up for something so wonderful.
It's the greatest gift you can give, because you're giving life.
Thank you so much for being here again, Jim.
Thank you for allowing us to let the community know what we need.
Coming up after the break, find out what events will be taking place this weekend on the Suncoast.